The Treasurer standing firm on his books being back in the black.
The Australian economy continues to grow, with the budget returning to surplus for the first time in 12 years.
But the surplus is shrinking, slashed from $7 billion to $5 billion this financial year. Next financial year, it's $5 billion less than forecast, now just $6.1 billion. Back in May, the Treasurer heralded surpluses of $45 billion over the next 4 years, but over the forward estimates, that's now been reduced to just $22 billion.
Our pathway to surplus has been steady and consistent.
The downgrades off the back of big revenue write-downs, down $32.6 billion because of lower tax receipts.
Everything has been downgraded in this MyEFO, but especially the government's economic credibility.
Economic growth remains grim amid Australia's crippling drought, down 0.5% this financial year to 2.25%. And wages continue to be sluggish, with downgrades across the forward estimates. Forecasts of pay increases above 3% over the next 4 years have all evaporated. The average worker can now expect 2.5% this year and next. But the Finance Minister pointed to one upside.
Wages continue to grow faster than inflation.
But Labor remains sceptical.
I think they've got it wrong 33 times in the last 6+ years, and so there's nothing in the way they go about this which gives me confidence.
There's a lot riding on the iron ore price holding up. The budget bottom line will be rocked if the price plummets.
We want to ensure that the budget is a realistic assessment of where the numbers are.
Despite pressure from the Reserve Bank and Labor, the government has resisted a pre-Christmas cash splash, with no new major spending announced.
Clearly the economy needs a boost.
And we will continue to make decisions in a careful and considered fashion.
And it's not just the surpluses that have been sliced. The government has also abandoned its promise to reduce net debt to zero by the end of the next decade.
They've failed that test. They've had to walk it back.
What we are doing is delivering budget surpluses and paying down the debt that we inherited from the Labor Party. Now net debt will be gone after the medium term.
But that would require more than a decade of smooth sailing in the economy. Trudy McIntosh, Sky News, Canberra.